Hey, welcome back. Today we will learn about the mysteries of Venus, our neighboring planet. So let's start. Venus, the second planet from the Sun, orbits at an average distance of approximately 107 million kilometers. Venus and Mercury are the only two planets in the solar system with no moons. It is nearly the same size as Earth and shares a similar structure with an iron core, a heated mantle, and a rocky crust. However, it's a completely different world when we look closer. Venus has many volcanoes, including one called Maxwell Montes, which is taller than Mount Everest. The surface of Venus is shaped by volcanic activity, creating an exciting landscape filled with valleys and high volcanic mountains. Venus has the densest atmosphere of all the rocky bodies in the solar system, with clouds that rain sulfuric acid and winds at over 200 miles per hour, faster than some Category 5 hurricanes. The atmospheric pressure on Venus is a staggering 90 times that of Earth. So if you are on Venus, you would feel 400 African elephants standing on your shoulders. This extreme pressure would crush anything alive or any spacecraft. In addition, landing on Venus is a challenge since its surface is covered with clouds of poisonous sulfur dioxide. Venus holds the record for being the hottest planet in our solar system, with surface temperatures soaring to 471 degrees Celsius. This is because the atmosphere of Venus contains 96% carbon dioxide. This thick atmosphere traps sunlight, creating an extreme case of greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect is a phenomenon which occurs when greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide trap some of the heat radiated from the planet's surface, raising its temperature. Venus rotates in the opposite direction to all the other planets because of strong currents and drag of its thick atmosphere. So in Venus, the sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Venus also holds the title for being the slowest rotator in our solar system, with a day lasting about 243 Earth days. Interestingly, a day on Venus is even longer than a year on the planet, which completes its orbit around the Sun in approximately 225 Earth days. It is believed that in the past, Venus might have had cooler temperatures and even shallow oceans and could have harbored life. But as the year passed by, the runaway greenhouse effect made the planet warmer and evaporated any water, which was then taken into space by solar wind. A few scientists still believe that microbial life could exist in the upper atmosphere of Venus, where temperatures and pressures are roughly equal to that of the Earth's surface. The only positive thing I can think of Venus is the fact that if you were on Venus, you would weigh 10% less, since Venus is 10% lighter compared to Earth. Venus reflects 70% of sunlight on its surface and is the third brightest object in the sky after the Moon and the Sun, outshining every other planet or star. Between 1970 and 1982, the former Soviet Union successfully landed 8 uncrewed spacecrafts on Venus, but the longest any spacecraft survived was only 2 hours. NASA is currently working on a mission called Da Vinci, which will study Venus in more detail and is expected to be launched in 2031. I hope you found the video to be interesting, and I'll see you in the next video.